Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight all the ongoings on Steam right now as far as deals and discounts go. No free weekends this week. Don't know what's up with that. Sometimes this does happen. I don't know what the deal is. Hopefully they'll have some next week. But we do have a couple of new Steam sales. Lower key titles for sure on sale, but definitely some hidden low key titles on sale. On top of that, a major game formerly not on Steam, now available on Steam. Nice discount on it as well, so we'll get to that in a little bit. But let's go over the three new sales that are running this weekend. First of all, we have the Publisher Weekend Paradox Interactive. That sale is running right now. This includes City Skylines. It's 70% off for $9. Obviously, this is a game that has an absurd amount of DLC and expansion content, because if you want to buy that City Skylines collection, oh, you ain't gonna be paying $9. How much are you gonna be paying for that collection? 44% off. Oh, what is it? $214. So, you know, your prerogative if you do want to get all the content. But nevertheless, there you go with that. Stellaris is 75% off for $9.99. Crusader Kings 3, 50% off for $24.99. Hearts of Iron 4 is at $15. Europa Universalis 4 is at $12. Age of Wonders Planetfall is at $12.49. What really stuck out to me, Shadowrun Returns, that's 75% off for $374. They do have the trilogy, which includes Shadowrun Returns, Dragonfall, and Hong Kong. 80% off for $9.97. Great set of RPGs there, classic RPGs. And yeah, $9.97 for those three titles, pretty good. I would say that's the standout to me, since a lot of these styles of games I'm not super into. Not into the strategy, big strategy titles like Crusader Kings. City Builders, I'm kind of not super into, but City Skylines was a game that I enjoyed. Obviously, I haven't delved into the obscene amount of expansion content, but the people are super into that, and City Skylines 2 is in development, so there you go with that. But a lot of quality stuff to check out as a part of that sale, so go have a look at that. Annapurna Interactive, they are a publisher of a lot of lower key titles, but man, they've published some bangers. So Stray is 20% off for $24. Yes, I know this is pricey, but this is a game that came out to just wide fanfare. I guess people were really itching for a game where you play as a cat, but this is just a super atmospheric, just a really, really enjoyable game to go into. It's not something that's going to be, something that's incredibly difficult or anything like that. It doesn't have incredible depth in its gameplay, but it's a game that you could just sit down and have an enjoyable time with. And if you ever wanted a game like this, like, I get why this game really popped off and people were super excited for it. $24 is pricey. Don't get it twisted, given the fact that it did come out back in last July. So, it's been nearly a year since it's come out, but man, they're selling just loads and loads of copies of that game. So you can see why it's held up in price. Neon White, another game that came out almost a year ago, received incredibly well. Not a super steep discount, but it is 20% off for $19.99 if you do want to check that out. It's cheaper on other e-tailers, but if you want to do all your shopping directly on Steam, that's an option. Solar Ash, which is done by Heart Machine, the same developers of Hyperlight Drifter, that is on sale, 40% off for $24. Initially, I believe this was an Epic Game Store exclusive, but now it is available on Steam. Not as well received as Hyperlight, but still has that Heart Machine flair to it. So $24 for that. They've got stuff like 12 Minutes, 50% off for $12.49. A Memoir Blue, $6. Florence is $197. Outer Wilds, a super well received game, $14.99. Pretty decent deal there. Journey is down to $7.49. Man, that's a game I played back way when it came out on the PlayStation 3, and I remember it was getting like 9 and 10 out of 10s across the board. And I was like, what's the deal with this? And it is a super immersive, like walking sim, I guess you could say. It's incredibly atmospheric. It's got a great visual style. It shows its age a little bit, given that it came out like over a decade ago, but still a worthwhile game to try out. I think everybody should at least give it a chance. And that studio, they've also put out Flower, which I thought was a pretty solid game. And speaking of which, Flower is on sale, 73% off for $1.88. Like, if you want more casual titles, those are what those games are. If you want to like kick it and take it easy, a Flower, a Journey, those are pretty solid. Sayonara Wild Hearts is 40% off for $7.79. Pathless is 50% off for $19.99. Hopefully that game gets cheaper at some point, because I think that's a game that a lot of people would check out. That price is just a little high, but nevertheless, $20 for that. So that is all available as a part of the Annapurna Sale. And then there is a Arc System Works sale, which Arc System Works, obviously, they put out a lot of notable fighting titles. You've got Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, 76% off at $4.79, which is actually a great deal for that. Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2, that is 50% off for $14.99. If you're a Kill la Kill fan, Kill la Kill IF is 75% off for $4.99. They've got Guilty Gear Strive, 25% off at $30. Cross Tag Battle, as I said, $4.79. Under Night In Birth EXE, that's $4.99. They've got a lot of the classic Guilty Gear games on sale as well. Double Dragon 4, Guilty Gear X2 Reload, which is a classic. That's only 99 cents. That's actually a decent pickup there. So have a look at it for yourself. Some titles you might want to pick up there as well. All right, now moving on to the standalone deals I do want to cover real quick. Far Cry 6, finally available on Steam. I saw some people comment down that I needed to cover this. I did mention it, that it was coming to Steam. It is seeing a nice launch discount. It's 75% off for $15, which, like, yo, buying this game for $60, like, that's absolutely egregious. This game came out back in, like, 2021. Like, you shouldn't be paying $60 for it. It's $15 for the base game. It's Far Cry. Like, at this point, if you've played one Far Cry, yes, they do have some, notable... They have some minor refinements and whatnot, but... Yo, if you like Far Cry, you'll probably like this game. Now, the thing with Far Cry 6 is there's a load of other editions. This is generally the case with Ubisoft as a whole. They have a deluxe edition. That's 75% off for $20. Gold edition, 75% off for $25. And then a Game of the Year edition. I don't know who gave Far Cry. Come on, bro. You can't be titling games Game of the Year edition when they're Far Cry 6. Like, I ain't letting you get away with that. Just call it the complete edition. Oh, come on, what are we doing here? Ain't nobody give Far Cry 6 Game of the Year. It's 70% off for $36, though. The Game of the Year edition has everything, where you have the Ultimate Pack, the Season Pass, and the Lost Between Worlds expansion. So you'll get all that content, and you can see the breakdown yourself. The Gold edition has the Season Pass, and then the Deluxe edition has the Ultimate Pack, so... yeah, take that for what you will. I see a lot of people just picking up the base game for $15, which is a decent little pickup there. There is a Hitman franchise sale going on, up to 70% off. Hitman World of Assassinations, which is like the combined content of Hitman 1, 2, and 3. It's 50% off for $34.99. I know that's pricey. Typically $70, which is kind of crazy, but nevertheless. The classic Hitman games are more up my wheelhouse in terms of pricing. Hitman Absolution, a game that I actually rather enjoyed. It's 70% off for $5.99. I thought it was a fine, like, stealth action title. Maybe not worth a full $60, but, you know, $6, I think this is a pretty good deal. Blood Money, which people love, is $2.99. Contracts is $2.69. Silent Assassin, $2.69. And Codename 47 is $2.39, so all of those on sale right now as well. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, this is 85% off for $7.49, which I actually think is a pretty good price for Xenoverse 2. A game that surprisingly, like, Bandai Namco has kept this game updated. Like, they just rolled out content, which is the content from the latest Dragon Ball Super movie, which came out, like, last August. So, like, and this game came out back in 2016. I don't know if they're ever going to do a Xenoverse 3, but the game seems to have been widely successful, so hopefully they do that at some point, but I guess they're more in line with doing consistent content updates, which is fine. I actually was on disc with a couple of my boys yesterday, and one of my boys just picked this game up on a whim. He was just like, bro, it's $7.49. And I was like, yeah, if you like Dragon Ball, you're probably going to enjoy it. Obviously, a little bit of a twist to the whole Dragon Ball style, of big emphasis on, like, character customization and whatnot, but man, if you like Dragon Ball, $7.49 for Xenoverse 2 seems like a really good deal to me. Forza Horizon 5, want to give this a shout. It's 45% off for $33. Yes, it's available on Xbox Game Pass. I get it. If you're not a Game Pass guy, I mean, the Forza Horizon games generally hold up in price. I enjoy these games. Yes, is it getting a little bit redundant with what they are? I guess, but I think they're fun games to, like, mentally, like, unwind, like, not get super invested into them, but they do have a lot of content. Also, they do have a lot of bonus content. Forza Horizon 5 has a deluxe edition and a premium edition, and the premium edition is 45% off for $55. The deluxe edition is 45% off for $44, and then again, base game is $33. I played Horizon 5 through Game Pass. I bought Horizon 4 when I finally saw it get a steep discount. I feel like $33 is still kind of high. The games are great, don't get me wrong. The games are fantastic. But, yeah, $33 is kind of pricey when you do look at Game Pass. But in terms of quality, it's probably worth that price given all the content you're getting. Dead Cells, 40% off for $14.99. They do have the Medley of Pain bundle. That is 43% off for $28.35. That includes all the additional content, including the recently released Return to Castlevania, which is fantastic. Dead Cells is the action roguelike that I really gravitate towards. I know there's a lot of games like this out there now, but Dead Cells was the one that I really got invested into, and it's a game that I can constantly go back to. I love the visual style. I think it's great. The variety of different weapons and whatnot. I just really enjoyed Dead Cells. Yes, it holds up in price, being that it is a 5-year-old game at this point, but still incredibly worthwhile in a game that you can constantly go back to. Lastly, I do want to give a shout to GreedFall, which is 70% off for $10.49. The Gold Edition, which includes the bonus content, is $12. If you go into this game expecting a decent RPG, you're going to get that. This is one of those RPGs that doesn't get a lot of love. It's by Spiders, a studio that doesn't create the best RPGs in the world. They did Mars Warlogs, they did Technomancer, which I actually thought was okay. I know it's not like the greatest thing in the world, but GreedFall, in my opinion, was their best outing. They most recently put out Steel Rising, which was more of a Souls-like, but GreedFall is more of a, traditional RPG. I think it's fairly decent. Don't expect anything, on the caliber of a Witcher 3 or something like that, but if you want like a AA RPG, an open world RPG at that, GreedFall's a decent little game here, and this is the perfect price to pay for it. I think it initially came out at like $50, which was like a little too high, but $10.49 or $12 for the Gold Edition, I think that's fairly decent, so there you go with that. As always, links to all of these deals in the description box below. I know a lot of lowercase stuff this week as far as Steam deals go, but you got Green Man Gaming killing it right now. You got GameSplan with a lot of deals. Fanatical's killing it. A lot of the other e-tailers got a lot of great stuff lined up right now, so go check those out if you're interested. Uploaded a video on the Green Man Gaming sale yesterday. That sale is stacked, so go check that out if you're interested. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.